Well, good morning, everyone. Afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Oh, interesting. How's everyone doing today? Let's see who's here. Candy, the main tank. Deb Schramm, hello. Wichita Falls, Fish Keeper. What's going on, my friend? My Hectic Life Pets, good morning. Aquatic Nest, hello, hello to everyone that's going to roll in here. And good morning. There's something I wanted to say here in the comments beforehand, but as I scroll through the comments, I don't see it now. I only watch for the intros. I've used the same intro for so long now. Someone's asked if this is a Star Wars intro. I do have a Star Wars intro, but it uses the Star Wars music. Therefore, I cannot use it or I will get copyrighted. But I still wasted the time to make it. So it's on my computer somewhere. I haven't seen it in a while, but I haven't deleted it. It's there. I'm at work. Can't stay. Have a great day. Catch it in the replay. Thank you, the main tank. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Share if you want to share. And, lurkers, say hello. And then lurk. Cole, hello. Patricia, hello. Mumble. Mumble, didn't you say something at the beginning here? Maybe that was it. Maybe not. All right. Well, I'll get past that. So, I've been super duper busy building out this garage fish room. I've been filming on and off, but honestly, you'll probably never see any of the actual build. I'll just show like the completed project. But as far as the build, it just takes so much time and space. I don't have a lot of space. There's just a lot of stuff, and since it's been raining, I can't move it out into the driveway, so I have to work around all this stuff and then trying to do cameras and all that nonsense. Probably just not going to happen. I might show like clips of it here and there, but otherwise, you guys will just see the finished project, which is why there's been no videos. One, the stuff that I have been filming, I haven't had time to edit at all. It's been non-stop around here. So that's pretty cool. It is pretty exciting. For the first time ever, actually, on my channel, maybe not the first time ever, but for the first time in a long time, the videos are actually not going to be in real time. So the next video you'll see will be every day, every morning. They're getting earlier, though. They are getting earlier. What was I talking about? Anyways, yeah, so the next video will be like the first completed rack, and that's been done for a while, so it'll be weird. I've always tried to do my videos in real time since I live stream so much. It's hard to like not talk about what's going on or trying to like only talk about where I'm at in the videos as far as where I am in real life. Yeah, trash day. They've already came around twice. I don't know what he's doing here. Like, I thought I was in the clear to leave the window open today. The recycle guy's been here. The trash guy's been here. And maybe this is the grass clippings guy. I don't know. But I thought I was in the clear to leave the window open. Yeah. Yep, I did leave. Like I said, I thought I was in the clear. So yeah, anyways, the videos, they'll start falling behind, which should be interesting. And honestly, when I was thinking about it, not a lot of people watch the live stream, so it's really not that big of a deal if I say something that hasn't been shown on the channel yet or talk about something. It's really not that big a deal, right? So yeah, that's where the content is. I've already got so many new fish that you guys haven't seen. The website, maybe we'll take a look at the website today. I haven't really done anything on the website. I got a new camera, but it doesn't get here till tomorrow. And tomorrow will be spent all day taking pictures of the fish to upload to the website so that we can get the website out on Friday. Order a Jimmy from Amazon to help. Yeah. I like the red aquarium co-op hat. So do I. It kind of sucks with the green screen. It's got that outline. But I like the red. You know, these other, like, these fancy ones that he's coming out with like the mesh in the back that you can't really see. You know, there's the green one and the blue one. These are cool, but I just like the good old fashioned logo. Let's get some more colors with this logo. Can I divulge which camera? I got the Sony A6400. And I better check tracking just to make sure. Mr. B's Fishing Things. What's going on, my friend? No. I'm just going to check to make sure it's not getting delivered today. Arriving tomorrow. Okay, perfect. There we go. All right. So, what else? Committee. Okay, we already talked about that. So one thing I gotta, I was thinking about is not having this channel being taken over by like business videos. Like I want to make sure that I'm not just releasing content for like the resale site for the website. So you're gonna get a lot of that content coming up, but hopefully once things settle down and smooth out, then we can get back to like my actual fish room videos and builds. Like I'm building a terrarium out of the 36 by 18 by 18 Exoterra that I got. We'll have a drink while everyone catches up. Yep. That's a still image. And I think we are back. So, yeah, you know, just trying to be conscious of not doing just like content related to the business and like, here, buy my fish or something like that. Obviously, I'll still always do unboxing videos because those get a ridiculous amount of views generally. So, I don't know. That's one thing I'm trying to be conscious of as well. Looks like I lost internet for a second, but it's back. You might have to refresh. What other kind of goodies do you plan on selling? Well, I have, I don't know. So I haven't decided as far as hard goods. Like I can get Repashy wholesale. I have a wholesale account for them, but I've never bought anything from them. So I could sell Repashy. I need to do things that would be like easy add-on sales that would ship well with fish. That's the thing. FishTube says, do you have a false back tank to tank pictures with? I highly recommend it. A false back tank? I don't even know what that is. The mic is quiet. Is it? Let me check. It looks normal on my sound here. Patricia says, I love watching unboxing videos. So do I, because even like I know what I order, but you don't always get what you order, or you get substitutes. Which, man, do you guys remember the time that Corey got like 100 Oscars or something like that? That was ridiculous. That would be absolutely terrible if that happened to me. But yeah, or the mono Sabe or Sabi, whatever those are, those weird looking brackish saltwater fish that he got that one time. That would be terrible if that happened to me. Oh, man. It should be interesting. So somebody asked if there is setbacks. We're still shooting for Friday morning. Certain people will have access to the website tomorrow, hopefully, even though there is not going to be any pictures till later in the day. Yes. So members will have access tomorrow, and then the general population Friday. I'll make it live during the live stream and hopefully have some fun with that, as long as everything's not sold out. Tank with a cover over the glass on the inside cuts down on glare. So just like a painted background. 2.5 gallon with flat black background. Makes great photo booth. I have a 5 gallon tank. Maybe I'll do that with a 5 gallon. Unboxing is like Christmas. Yes. And you know, it's funny, like I used to watch like every single aquarium co-op unboxing video because that's how it felt like. And it doesn't even matter if like fish, any unboxing video on YouTube usually does well, no matter the genre, because it is like Christmas and it's like seeing people get things that you either want or can't get for whatever reason. And it, you know, it just makes you feel good for, I don't know why. So yeah, so unboxing videos, of course I'll do those because it's just easy views. You know, trying to find like a way to edit it to make it more fun might be interesting. But I don't know. I'm not the most creative person. It's typically a 2.5 or 5.5 gallon tank with a black plastic plate which divides the tank in half long ways. It's great for picture tanking. I might try that 5 gallon and just paint the back of it black. Hey Bob, are brass plumbing fittings, fish and shrimp safe for sink, not in tank? You should be fine. As long as it's, yeah, I wouldn't for sink. Yeah. I've seen it done with back and sides painted with black plastic lids. Seem to work well. So I had one of those little like Lee's, hang on, the Lee's like container specimens box, and I painted the back of that black and it looked like crap. I don't know why, but it did. Like I was trying to use it to take pictures of my betta fish and it just didn't work. So maybe I'll try it with a 5 gallon and maybe it'll look better. Maybe glass will work better than plastic. 82 watching and only 32 likes. CJ Black says, hit that like button. Hit the like button, folks. New endlers you brought in. So the green, lime green endlers. I'm hoping to get some locally bred. Let's see. Locally bred Japan blue endlers I'm trying to bring in, so that'll be pretty neat. Also some pretty good quality guppies I'm hoping to bring in as well. So add bloopers to your unboxing videos. Love the laughter. Most of my bloopers contain swear words though. So the one time I did a blooper, like you could totally tell like I was about to swear and I was like, oh, I shouldn't do that. Bob, have you ever had sumo loaches? LFS got some and they look amazing. No, not personally. I've seen them, and I like all loaches, but I've never personally kept them. Duke Nukem says, have a super fabulous day. Have to go to the doctor appointment. Thank you for stopping by. See ya. That reminds me, we did get a new member. Welcome to the Steenfott Show. GBR Aquatics. Thank you for becoming a member. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I still can't believe people want to do that, but I'm not going to stop them. Oh, and speaking of a new member, there's Deb Schramm. Hope to make it out there. So, yeah, of course I've been saying that for how long? I need to go out there though. I definitely need to. Do you have a lot of local contacts who breed fish? Not really. I'm not really like. I am going to, like I said. So I talked about this on Monday. I am going to the GSAS, the next GSAS meeting on October 8th, I think, and I haven't been to one in probably like 3 to 4 years. So I've really kind of fallen out of like the local scene, simply because I get up at 4 a.m. for work. And their meetings are in Seattle, and I wouldn't get home till like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. But now that I don't have to worry about that, I'm gonna start going again, hopefully. So thank you, Deb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Super awesome. That gets us to an even 40. I wonder if I get anything at 40. I don't know if I do. I think I don't unlock anything new till 50. But 40 is, that's pretty amazing. What kind of hardscape should I use to rescape the 20 long with the gold beta white cloud and red fin fire tetras? Bob Vance, I am a terrible aquascaper. As you know, my style is to just stand on the other end of the room and grab rocks and wood and just throw them in, and wherever they land, they land. That's how I aquascape. So I would just say find something you like. And you have to go to Seattle. Yeah, Seattle. Yes, you do need to visit Omaha. We can show you the duckweed pond. Oh, is that local to you? I didn't know that was local to you. I just thought that was a video that you found on the internet. It's actually funny. Where was I going? I don't remember where I was going. Some hiking, camping. I don't remember. Anyways, I found this pond. I was stopping at like every pond that I saw. I would stop at and check out and look for turtles or newts or salmon. You know, just whatever, frogs. And I found this one pond that clearly was just over. I mean, it was just, I couldn't believe there was duckweed. Like, I've never seen duckweed in a pond out here, but this pond out in the middle of nowhere had duckweed in it, and I was like, did somebody like put that there? Like, it's just so random. I've never seen duckweed out here, but this one pond out in nowhere. It wasn't really out in nowhere though. Like, it was still close enough to where if somebody like scooped up a turtle out of their tank and some duckweed was stuck on its shell and then they let it go in the wild, it's close enough for something like that to happen, which is what I was thinking. It's in Omaha. So yeah, it was so shocking to see duckweed here. Like I said, I've never seen it ever. And I've been to like every single pond, lake, river. Now people are probably going to chime in and say they see it all the time out here in Washington, but I have never seen it. It gets too cold here. And I actually put some, a couple years ago, I put some duckweed in my dad's pond to see if it would take over. I didn't tell him. I just kind of snuck it in there, and it all died off. And this was during the summer when it was sunny and not cold. So for whatever reason, it just doesn't live here. In all seriousness, I think it'd be a good idea to sell your plant surplus, duckweed, guppy grass, java moss. Easily can be put into a shipping box. I don't have a plant surplus though. I don't at all. Plus everything, all my plants are infected with snails. Duckweed. If you're buying duckweed, fine. I got you covered on duckweed. But like there's moss growing on everything. I mean, that's just my style. That's how I like it. I want to get more like, what am I trying to, I want to get more like bog or marsh type biotopes with lots of like sticks and leaves and dirt. I don't know. I think that's really cool. What's up, Bob? Got a quick minute to eat some lunch. Thought I'd stop by. Flagging traffic today. I've always thought, like, that would not be a terrible job. Like, sometimes, well, I mean, of course when it's pouring down rain, but sometimes when I'm just driving around and it's sunny out and you see someone just, sometimes those people are just having good times. They're just, like, oh, was it like 2 months ago? Like, this lady was, like, dancing. Just holding her sign, just dancing in the sun. I'm like, man, that doesn't seem like a bad deal, especially for how much they get paid, at least out here. Multi-tank addiction, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're having a good day today. I'm having a great day. So paludariums, well, yeah, obviously. Yeah, I've had the 33 gallon for 5 years now, so it's time. It's kind of cool. It sinks in. Who said something? What are your months for pond season in Washington? Very short. Well, probably not as bad as I would think. So it's already, like, let me pull up the weather here. All right. So it's 56 degrees out right now. The high today is going to be 67. And now the lows, so like we're getting down into the 30s on Sunday. So I have this week to clear out my pond. So you can say like end of September, and you could probably do like April through September, depending on the fish. My so far I haven't lost any guppies due to the weather being in the 50s, and I haven't lost any of the rosy barbs to the weather being in the 50s. I have not seen my bushy nose pleco in a very long time, but the water is super green. All the plants, I don't know if anybody watched that video of me putting plants in the pond, they all died. Everything died except for the jungle val. Like the jungle val is growing like crazy, and it's not growing tall, which kind of sucks, but it's sending runners everywhere, which is kind of neat. Well, for whatever reason, it's just not growing tall. Maybe it's too bright out, which I find it hard to believe because it's been raining forever. Aquatic Nest says we need to start pulling fish very soon. Yes, I got to do that this week. That's probably going to be my project on Saturday. So Saturday, we're still going to be in the 60s, and then it says Sunday, although that might be cutting it pretty close. Let's be real. They can't even predict what the weather is going to be in like 3 hours here, let alone Sunday. Wow, my daughter was in the pool yesterday here in Michigan. We have snow predicted this weekend. Oh, I'm jealous. That sounds awesome in Florida. I'm always melting. What's everyone's experience with white clouds outside? How can they be kept outside? How cold can they be kept? You should be able to do white clouds almost year round. Northern Arizona probably gets pretty cold once you start getting, well, I probably shouldn't say that because I don't know enough about northern Arizona, like when you start getting up into the mountains. Headed back into the mid 90s here. Oh man, we did not have a hot summer at all. It was like a super mild summer. It was terrible. I don't even know. We might have hit 90 degrees like once, but otherwise it was like all 70s and low 80s all summer. Yeah. 130 gallons sounds awesome. I don't have room for that, so I'll have to settle for the 85. What else was it? What was I gonna say? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, as far as videos, oh, I wanted to show you guys the where am I going here? So I'm gonna show you guys like my terms, not or my policies here on the website. All right, that's what I'm going to show you. So let me open this up. I feel like I'm being very strict, and I want to be very strict. So let me go here. Oh, enter using password. Okay. This button here. So here we are, and we're gonna go to the bottom, and let's look at the shipping and DOA policy. And this is just a rough draft. So let's read here. Steenfott Aquatics ships Monday through Wednesday with the exception of holidays. Shipping of live animals will be halted on December 11th to January 12th. Dates subject to change. Live animals are shipped USPS priority 1 to 3 day shipping for a flat rate of $14.99. Live animal orders over $150 ship free. Live arrival guaranteed on all orders that arrive at their acceptance delivery date. If animal shipments are lost or delayed by the carrier, we are unable to offer any reimbursement. In the rare occurrence of DOAs that arrive within their acceptance delivery time, we will require 3 clear photos of the deceased animals in the unopened bag within 1 hour of delivery. Note that some fish may appear to be dead and are just stressed from shipping. Be sure to inspect fish carefully. Know your temperatures. Live animal orders cannot be guaranteed if temp drops below 30 degrees or rise above 85 degrees. This includes all temperatures in the place of origin to destination. For example, your order ships out of Seattle at 55 degrees, stops at North Dakota at 15 degrees, and arrives at Florida at 65 degrees. This shipment would not be covered under our live arrival guarantee. Partial refunds will be made if a fish arrives DOA and all parameters of our DOA policy are met. For example, if you order 8 fish and one arrives dead, you take clear photos, email them within 1 hour, you will be refunded the amount of 1 fish. Steenfott Aquatics will not ship replacement fish in the result of DOA. Any shipping routing changes on the part of the customer will result in voiding of the live arrival guarantee. Shipping charges are non-refundable. So this is not set in stone, meaning that every DOA case will be dealt with separately on a case by case basis. I'm making what I feel to be very strict shipping and DOA policies. So when someone is a giant douchebag, I can say, here's the policy, get lost, go flip rocks. You know, but if people are nice to me, obviously I'm going to do more to you, but this is just to cover, you know, like the douchebags, where I could say, hey, it's right here. It's right here. Offer not valid in Alaska, Hawaii, or Puerto Rico. That is an excellent disclaimer, and I need to write that down. So, thoughts, opinions. The one that's gonna have the most leeway is the temperature one. Like, USPS doesn't just leave their packages out in 15-degree weather when they're on their way to their destination. So yeah, there'll be some room there. But like I said, this is for like, oh, I'm totally gonna put that on there, life and liquid, no shirt, no shoes, no service. This is just for in case someone like sends me a nasty email, I can just tell them to get lost. So yeah. Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto Rico. I'm just writing this down. Hawaii, Puerto Rico. Nisi, you're the one who says shipping to Alaska is a pain. So you answered your own question. Obviously, I can't ship replacement fish. One, because paying for shipping twice would pretty much remove any profitability, right? What is this sign up button? I don't remember putting that there. Interesting. And two, I cannot guarantee that the fish will be in stock. So if I got 30 rainbow fish and all 30 of them sell out and one of yours arrives dead, I can't obviously ship you a replacement that I don't have. So that's why you're just going to get a partial refund. Now, if you order 20 fish and 19 of them show up dead, you're probably just going to get a full refund. Like, I'm not going to just credit you for 19 out of your 20 fish. You know, as long as you're cool. Like, being nice to people gets you a long ways. Like, my 20 plus years in retail and customer service, and, you know, every single job I've ever had has been customer facing. So, being nice, you get way more. Sorry guys, I'm like working on my chair here that's falling apart. Will get you way more than being a douche. Nisi has whatever slower than the Snail and the Pony Express. There's also going to be more times when I'm not shipping, like probably, you know, the week after Black Friday is probably not a good time to ship. The week of Black Friday might not be a good time to ship. Maybe on like Monday, but I'm not going to ship out on Tuesday. And then, you know, it's Thanksgiving in 2 days. That's not very smart either. So yeah, I mean, no one seems to be complaining. I think I saw Charles is PayPal payment and option. Right down here, American Express, Apple Pay, whatever that is that Discover? Yep. Google Pay, MasterCard, PayPal. What's V? Venmo. I don't even have a Venmo account. I don't know how that's gonna work. And Visa. So there are your payment options down below. We can hit the terms of service here real quick. Just a quick overview. This website is operated by Steenfott Aquatics. Throughout this site, we use the terms we, us, and our refer to Steenfott Aquatics. Steenfott Aquatics offers this website, including all information, tools, and services available to you, the user, conditioned upon your acceptance of all terms, conditions, policies, notices stated there. Your failure to read our terms of conditions, whether intentional or accidental, will under no circumstance be a reason to consider them altered or void. Oh, I don't have my chat live. Here we go. Curtis, thanks for stopping by, my friend. I appreciate it. What else? Steenfott Aquatics has no return policy on live animals. Guys, if you buy fish, you can't return them. If you want to pay to ship them back, I probably wouldn't stop you, but I'm not going to give you a refund. That would be at your own cost, and you'd be out. If you are unable to continue to care for animals purchased at Steenfott Aquatics, please reach out to local clubs, groups, and find appropriate homes. Never release animals into the wild. Steenfott Aquatics does our best to sex your animal, but we cannot guarantee the sex of any animal. All animals have a live arrival guarantee up to within 1 hour after delivery. Steenfott Aquatics is not responsible for any veterinarian expenses or costs incurred by the buyer of any animal. If you take an animal to a veterinarian, you do so entirely at your own expense. The animals pictured on our website may or may not be the actual animal. The photos, however, represent the species. Please be aware of your own local wildlife laws and regulations. No shipments will be knowingly sent in violation of any state or federal laws. Don't even ask. DOA, for legal definition, means dead on arrival. And then you have all the typical mumbo jumbo down here. Yeah. I'm not going to read all this. That was the important stuff. What is all this stuff? Yeah. So that's the most important stuff. What else? Privacy policy. Obviously, this is what happens with all your information. This I have to put on here because I am using Shopify, which means Shopify is getting your information, not me. I don't store any of your information, but Shopify does. And by storing information, it means like you add something to your cart and then you leave and you come back, it's still in your cart. That would be something that they're storing. When you sign up for, say, if you hit this little sign up button for your email, then they're storing your email. So that kind of stuff. And then, advertising mumbo jumbo and all that stuff. So what do you guys want to look at prices? I don't know if I should show prices. So far, no one's really chiming in with any thoughts here. I don't know. Apparently I have something in my cart, though, already. Deborah, where do people think Roswell is? What? Shipping to Alaska is only a pain when stores don't know Alaska is America. That seems ridiculous, but I believe it. Guppies, see, I don't have any pictures of guppies, though. That's the problem. I get my camera tomorrow. I do have, so remember that first order? We got two snow white guppies. I still have them. But I'm not really set on the prices here. All I have is males. Oh, it doesn't even show the price. Well, that is stupendous. Let's try the other one. Maybe because it's sold out, but the other ones show the price. Let's see barb prices. Let's see here. Barbs. So Neon Rosy Barb. There. So this one's showing the price and it's sold out. So just so you guys know, whenever you hit the website, like in this scenario here, when the option is only one, it will always say sold out because I'm not going to sell just one fish. But I want to put it there just in case. I can't say never. There will be cases when I have to sell one fish, and that's what these options are for. But it's always going to be like a 6-pack. For instance, like let's go to Rasboras. Yeah, I'm still working on the, like, so you see the pictures are different here. If we go to, I'm still working on fixing them. So if we go to rainbow fish, like these pictures have all been fixed. So that's also in the works. I don't have shrimp prices yet because I only have one shrimp. So if you go here, like 6 Bosemani rainbows versus like a single, you get 6 of them, they're $10 each, which I feel is a pretty good deal. Any gold barbs? I haven't brought any gold barbs in yet. As far as tetras, I only have the green fire tetra. I need a better picture though. This is just a still I stole off the website. I don't have any plecos in stock, so these categories are going to be sold out. I do have some corridoras, but I haven't added them yet. Yeah, Cory price. I haven't added the Corys yet. The only Corys I have are the Pygmaeus, which I think are amazing, amazing Corridoras. Super hardy, so I think they'll make good shippers. As far as Corridoras that I'm planning on bringing in, we're talking Sturbai, Longfin Paleatus, I think are really awesome. So guys, Life in Liquid brings in a good question. So if I buy tomorrow, you ship after the weekend? Yes. So if you buy, so members have access tomorrow. If the members buy something tomorrow, it'll get shipped out on Monday. The website opens on Friday. So if you buy on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then it'll ship out on Monday. I might change that though, however, Candy. I might change it to Monday and Tuesday only. I haven't decided yet. Shrimp, I only have yellow shrimp. $4 each. Plecos, I don't have anything. Oh, what was I talking about? Corridoras. Corridoras. So Pygmaeus, Bare Bottoms Aquarium. Check my last. Are you going to have a hold for pickup at post office option? If fish arrive in DOA condition, what will be your policy then? I was trying to find that option in shipping, and I haven't found it yet. But yes, the goal is to have a hold for pickup, especially since we're heading into winter. Also, in addition to that, Bob Vance, I'm trying to find affordable overnight shipping. So far, the cheapest I have access to is $60. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I have some black Venezuelan Corridoras that I might be getting. What other Corridoras? Well, everything is always going to be in a group. Even Endlers. So, Scarlet Endlers, these are going to be sold out forever. Like, the minimum, like, one pair will never be an option. It'll always be sold out. But if you go to 3 pair, you have 3 pairs, you know, you get a group of them. So it's just, and I hope that makes sense. Like buying one pair of fish for $7, going through all the packing, the headache, the hassle for a $7 sale just doesn't make much sense to me. So I'm sorry if you only want one pair, or if you only want, you know, I don't know what else you only want one of. Plecos would probably be a one. You can buy one just because of the prices of a pleco. Like if I bring in, I don't know, Sultan plecos. You know, Sultan plecos are pretty spendy, so they're also a fish that you can have one of. Whereas, you know, Corridor is a schooling fish. Rainbow fish are schooling. Tetras, Rasbora, schooling fish, shoaling fish. So, what do you do if your orders don't come? Oh, okay, yeah. So generally, it is up to the customer to set the pickup from the post office. At least that is the case when we ship at the co-op. Yeah, I think you have to make an account with USPS, and then I've thought about bringing in Julii Cories because they are awesome. So let me just show you guys. Well, I'm not going to show you, but I'll tell you. Let me just look it up here. Corridors. I'm also working on some hobbyist bred Corridoras, so that would be pretty neat. So I can tell you the only Corridora I probably won't bring in is the Panda Cory, simply because that's the only Cory I've ever had any issues with. I've bought Panda Cories 3 or 4 different times, and in my experience, they have always been real finicky, real fragile. So, breed your neon blue sips at 150 and start selling those. Almost no one has them. Yes. So the Parasiprochromis are, they're terrible shippers. You have to ship them as like sub-adult size, which means they're going to be very expensive. Same with Cyprichromis. If you ship Cyprichromis or Parasiprochromis too small, they're gonna snap their spines. That's just the way it is. Anyways, Corys. So yeah, the Panda Cory is probably the only one. So the Aeneas Cory, the Julii Cory, Paleotis Longfin, obviously the Pygmaeus, Corydoras, Emerald Green, Sturbeyes, Skunk Corys on occasion I would bring in. But like the main ones that I plan to always stock, like I always want Pygmy Corydoras, I always want Sturby, and I'll probably always want Julii. Yep, pandas are tough. Store-bought ones tend to be extremely fragile. I've tried because I love panda cories. Now the new panda cory, the new one, those guys are super awesome. The giant panda cory, those guys I haven't had any issues with. But just your standard panda cory. I've never tried the hyphen, although it's probably not any different. Hey Bob, FYI, USPS Express overnight is complicated. It's really not overnight shipping. If you want, you can message me and we can talk about it more. That's interesting. I'm definitely gonna message you because that's by far the cheapest. Do you know the cory that schools mid water? Yes. Almost all pygmy cories will school mid water, but specifically like aspidoras will school mid water. But after a water change, almost everything will school mid water, but that's temporary. But usually any of the dwarf or the pygmy species school mid water, in my experience. Eric says, let's say you order in some fish and they come in super tiny. Would you grow them out a bit or be lower price or the same? So that would be on a case by case basis, Eric. So, and it all really would come down to, would they ship well at a smaller size? If the answer is yes, then I would sell them at a discount. I would put them on sale. If they come in small and they're a fish that necessarily doesn't ship well, then yes, I would grow them out. Or I don't even know what else I would do. I wouldn't really have a choice. I was gonna say or send them to my local fish store, but I don't have local fish stores anymore. So yeah, I guess my only option would be to grow them out. I was watching a Sasquatch documentary and I remembered Bob was live. I, do remind people of Sasquatch, and Sasquatch reminds people of me. It's not the first time I've heard that. What am I going to have in the way of apparel? Very, very basic. That's it. Female, men's t-shirts, hoodies, and a mug. That's it. And to be honest, I don't know how this is going to work. So someone is going to have to test this. Basically, the only way you could buy apparel is if you buy it with fish, unfortunately. Like, I haven't figured out a way to separate it. You could buy just apparel, but the only shipping option is the $14.99. And I've tried to game the system, and I've got it to work. However, when I get that to work, then people would be able to game my system and get super cheap shipping. Again, I haven't figured out how to make that work. Now, let's say if you buy fish and like a hoodie at the same time, you don't pay extra for shipping. It comes out $14.99. But if you buy just a hoodie, then it's still $14.99. This is the downfall of Shopify. Without paying for all the extra stuff, it's really hard to customize that type of thing, like shipping. They want you to pay for upgrades, pay for add-ons, and all this stuff. There's people out there that pay like $500 a month for their Shopify website, which is ridiculous. So, as I grow, hopefully I would be able to justify that sort of thing, but not yet. I'm not willing to pay for any add-ons yet. I'm just on the basic plan. Bob isn't hiding today. He must be wearing only an aquarium co-op hat and nothing else. Yeah. How to lose my subscribers. So yeah. Anyways, that's where we're at. Pictures all day tomorrow. That's all I'll be doing is pictures. Hopefully my camera comes in the morning. Want me some Steenfott kicks. I actually, I don't know why I just went. I went to a shoe manufacturer in Italy that would make all custom leather shoes, and they looked so good. I'm not even gonna lie. I might still have a picture of it, but I probably don't, because this was like a year ago. Let me look. Nope. Is it on this monitor? Oh man, I had that picture for a long time too. I might have finally got rid of it. Is it on this monitor? It was on my desktop somewhere. Or this monitor. No, I must have deleted it. Oh well. Okay, the water box. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Still looks better and more professional than some of the UK-based online vendors. Our fish only put in the site after they've gone through quarantine, because I need stir-by. So the fish will be on the site, but they won't be available for sale until after quarantine. And to be honest, there's going to be fish on the website on Friday that only went through 12 days of quarantine and not 14. But they still look good. If you want custom shoes, etc., and a great laugh, check out Kirby Allison. Excuse me. Hey, to anyone I missed, just contact Nike. I'm sure they would do them for you. I wouldn't do Nike, but I would do like Adidas or Under Armour. I would probably do. I don't know which one I would choose. I'd probably choose Under Armour. Yeah, probably Under Armour. Simply because I like their story. They have a neat story. The brand. Good morning. I got up before noon. Yay me. Oh man. What is sleep? I've been going to bed at like, I don't think I've gone to bed before 11 in a while, and my alarm goes off at 5 a.m. So that's my life. No sleep. All right, guys, what do you guys want to talk about? We've got about 15 minutes left, and let's open this thing up. Questions, concerns, comments that I missed. I haven't been paying attention to comments at all. I apologize. I've been looking for some quality stir-bys for a while. Am I planning on having white cloud minnows? Absolutely I am. We'll have probably not standard white clouds, but like golden, the 24 karat white clouds, long fin white clouds, that kind of thing. But just regular white clouds, probably not. Let's see. I'm just scrolling back through. Hey, Candy, how pretty are those blue rasboras? Super jelly. The green rasboras look amazing. The blues, they're very small. So it takes a minute for them to color up, but as long as you put them in like a planet tank, they look great. Julie Corey's are cool too. Breed your neon blue sips. Okay. Apparel, all right. Kang Lee, I will message you. USB charges for the address change. Even if I switch to hold at post office from home address online was $15, I think. I don't know. I've done that and it didn't charge me. So, but I know that they do charge for a lot of stuff, and I think maybe it depends on where that package is. Like I think if you get it early enough, then they don't charge you. But what do I know? I don't know. I don't know anything. Okay, still looking for questions that I missed. Ooh, if you want custom shoes, good morning. Got it before noon. Okay, I think I'm close to caught up here. Oh, look at that. I scrolled to the bottom and we got a new member. Fish Room Fever is our 41st member. Super awesome. It's pretty crazy. That's our second member this stream. pretty awesome. Missed most of the stream, had to do maintenance on my quarantine tank. Obviously, that is way more important, but glad you catch the last couple minutes here. Any experience with checkerboard cichlids, looking to get a pair? I've never kept them. I know a person that lived by me used to breed them, but I never kept them myself. They are pretty fascinating little fish, though. I definitely like them. By the way, your theme reminds me of Doctor Who. It's awesome. My theme? I've never seen Doctor Who, believe it or not, so I do not understand the reference. Trying to push you to that 50 mark. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. 50 would be unbelievable for a channel my size. That's crazy to me. Like, I mean, honestly, I was expecting like 10. So even 41. There is my co-op link. Yep. Stranger Yes, it is Stranger Things. Oh. This is what I want to talk about. This is something I want to talk about. So I'm thinking about for like members who have YouTube channels or just members in general, would you like to see your name in the credits? Like I know we have some YouTube channels that are members, and I think that would be pretty neat. And if you're a member and you don't have a channel but you still want your name, let me know. I'll make a post about it after the live stream, and we'll see. I think that would be pretty cool, pretty neat. You kind of advertise your YouTube channel, if you will, at the start of every live stream. Another moderator just handled this. You're a good candy. You have to multitask your butt off. From what I found out, they're similar to Apistos in care and requirements, but a bit smaller. I think to breed they like lower pH, which, if I remember, I think that was one of the reasons I never got into them. I could be thinking of a different dwarf cichlid, but I think it was a checkerboard that wanted like 4.5 pH to breed. Again, I could be wrong, and I probably am. That's nothing new. But they are super cool fish. They look really cool, and they're one of those fish, like most dwarf cichlids though. They're just really fun to watch. And eventually, I will get into Apistos, and we'll offer Apistos and other dwarf cichlids. I ordered some Nanacara, but I don't know that they're going to come in. They said they had limited stock, so I'm a new guy on the block and a nobody, so I'm sure they went to like the bigger stores that order way more. The Zen Ginger says, just ordered medicated food and it turns out it's for large fish. There's no reason I can't crush it up for smaller fish. Correct. Is it necessary to change water daily with a Fahaka puffer? No. I don't know of any fish that it's necessary to change in a normal scenario. So unless it's like sick, I don't know of any fish that would require daily water changes. I have thought about bringing in Fahaka puffers. They were on the list, and honestly, if I had a tank with like just a ton of snails, I probably would have brought some in. But I don't. For the one time in my life, I don't have a tank that's producing snails nonstop. Remember, Bob, undercooked onions. Everyone's going to get to know each. Wait, everyone's going to get to know each other in the pot. What? I'm so confused. Does anyone own green neon tetras? How blue do they get? I don't even think I've ever seen a green neon tetra. If I have, it's been a while. I'm a member for a whole 5 seconds now, but that'd be awesome. Yep. And I'm always weary, like, are there people that are like members, but they don't want to be like, they don't want it to be known, they don't want it to, oh, Kevin's onions. Ah, yes. Okay. Kevin's chili. Telling you. It's been about 3 months since I've seen that show. But anyways, like, because there's some members that never talk, they never leave comments in videos, but they're still members, and so I feel like they probably don't want their name in the credits. But People probably do. It would be better than just putting my name in the opener, right? Like I have my name like 10 times just because I was like, I don't know what to push or I don't know what to put here, but I got to put something. So I'm just going to put my name. And then I put in Deuterino, which is my World of Warcraft name, if anyone was wondering. But it's not. Our Fahaka finally finished off his last tank mates a couple weeks ago. They usually don't play well with others. That is true. I've known one person that has kept an adult Fahaka puffer and kept him with not like large Central South American cichlids, but fairly good size. Like Honduran red points did okay with them, but again, it could just be that specific fish. Could just been pretty chill, pretty relaxed. You know, I would say generally, I don't know. I've never kept a Fahaka puffer. I will say like everything I've heard about puffers and Mabu puffers is completely false. My Mabu puffer has never killed a fish on purpose. It did kill a fish on accident one time when it got a little too. The fish was going for the clam, and so was the Mabu puffer, and the puffer just sucks it all in, and it got the fish. So that was unlucky, but otherwise, like aggression wise, nothing. And I did a little experiment, which probably wasn't, I don't know, may have been cruel, but I did put in a pleco, and the pleco does just fine. It doesn't go after the pleco. There was corridoras in it for a while. Never went after the corridoras. But as soon as it sucked one of them up, I tore the corridoras out. It was a corridora that it got a hold of. I was going to get yellow cobra guppies for a smaller tank I have, but I saw endlers. Endlers are awesome. Endlers are really awesome. Let me pull up, and I will share with you. Nope, that's not what I want. This is what I want. All right, so I told you about getting the Japan blue endlers. As far as some of the fancier guppies that are locally bred, will be bluegrass, red lace, Hawaiian blue Moscow, and some swordtail. Big ear red mosaic, albino platinum. Yeah, just to name a few. Those are some that I hope to be getting locally, which would be super awesome. Much less red, greenish blue. Haven't seen any in person. I feel like I've seen them once, maybe at like the co-op or something. But it's been so long, I don't remember. My girl gave me the okay to get a snake. I'm on the hunt. Ooh, get a carpet python. Carpet pythons are awesome. Even though mine bit me. If you hadn't seen the picture of that, let's see if I can pull it up. It's on my Instagram, but let me see. All right, this probably won't come through if I show you, but there you can kind of see it's latched onto my hand. It's trying to suffocate my wrist, and yeah, that's the first time it struck me, and it was interesting. Didn't hurt, but it was interesting. No antler fry are even tinier than guppy fry. So teeny. Yes. Yep. Kent, our Fahaka, is in a 125 gallon. Does just fine with turning around. He's about 3 years old. Yeah, so the person I know that had a Fahaka puffer had the largest Fahaka puffer in the state. It was massive, and they kept it in a 125 too without any problems. They also had some driftwood in there, and it didn't seem to mind at all. I would say it is definitely the minimum size. Like, putting a Fahaka in like a 75 would be a terrible idea. Terrible. They don't have hardly any red, and it's blue. Do endlers do better in soft water than guppies? I don't think they would do any better. What else we got going on here? We've got a couple minutes. I was going to get yellow cobra guppies for a smaller tank. Endlers, okay. Okay. Crystal Pets and Plants, hello. Any harm in leaving a light on 24/7 in just a plant tank, or would it help the plants? It would not help the plants. So, a lot of people make this mistake, but they think they can leave their lights on 24 hours a day. But for plants to do photosynthesis, they do require a night cycle. They need dark. Um, so that's why people can sometimes end up with a ton of algae because they leave their lights on and then they put in the blue lights on at night, like the moon lights. Well, plants can still use that light as well. So that's one reason your algae might be out of control if you're keeping the moon lights on at night. But anyways, it's like that weird, like it's dark enough to where it can still do photosynthesis, like it can still go through the cycle, but it's also light enough that it can, I don't know, it's weird. And I was listening to a talk on LED lights by someone that I can't remember her name, and like I'm terribly paraphrasing what she was saying, but yeah, that's kind of her gist of it. Guppies always die in my water in a few weeks. I think my water's too soft. Have you tried other live bearers? Is what I'm going for here. Other live bearers. I'm curious because most live bearers do want hard water, but I'm curious if you've tried it, like any other live bearers. What do we got? This channel is so good, it's ridiculous. I'm catching some sarcasm. Oh man. All right, so what do we got going on here? We got to thank Deb. We got to thank the Fish Room Fever for becoming new members. Also, GBR Aquatics became a member while I was not live, which is always cool. It's always cool to sign on and I don't check it every day. I usually check it before a live stream, but it is cool to see that. Blue equals moonlight equals algae light. Yep, my water's too soft for guppies too. Yeah, so my water is really soft too. That's why I have crushed coral in all my tanks. Or in the video, you saw me put crushed coral in my tanks. That's why. No, just guppies. That's why I asked about antlers. Yeah. Yep, you're right. You're right in the same boat there. So yeah, I've got a ton of more work. A ton of more. I am good at the English language. I'll tell you that much. Anyways, I've got a ton more work to do today, so I wish I could go longer, but I can't. We'll be back here Friday for the opening of the website, unless something goes terribly wrong. I mean, I'll be here Friday regardless, but we should be ready to rock and roll on Friday, and it should be interesting. I'm excited. I can't wait. So thanks to the new members. Thanks for everyone who participated. Thanks to the lurkers, the thumbs uppers, thumb downers, all that stuff. And we'll see you guys on Friday, right? Nope. Yep. Wait. This channel is so good, it makes you want to slap your mama? What? Kang Lee, I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeez. Wrong one again. I'm good at this.